the dancer's cat. Here you go, your cat.
Oh, thank you so much. Here's some small change for you, but don't gamble it all away at once.
A single gambling chip. How incredibly generous.
Isn't that peachy? We race around Luxor all day long just to have our noble Mr. Catsaver bring the beloved pet back to the lovely dancer in distress. And in the end, the reward is a warm thanks and one whole gambling chip. So, when is this gentleman thinking of finding the portal of the gods?
You can't do anything but grump, can you? How about some constructive criticism for a change?
Constructive criticism? Ha! You'd better hurry or I'll tell your charming girlfriend that you spent the whole day gallivanting around Luxor on behalf of a scantily clad dancer.
I got the point. That's better. Camel chewing gum. It smells really, really odd. The crocodile has gotten its teeth into the chewing gum. Now I can take it along.
Mon Dieu, what is that? A little crocodile?
But you said I was to bring you baby crocs.
But I did not mean for you to catch real little crocs. The poor thing.
But your baby crocs in pastry.
Those are little cucumbers in a roll, not these cute little croc babies. What is your problem? You are disgusting.
Oh, just great. All I wanted was some of your otter noses anyway.
Here, take the otter noses. I shall set the croc free out in Mother Nature, where it belongs.
Well, with some people you just can't ever get it right. Here are the otter noses you wanted.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Let's meet on the boulevard tonight. Then I'll help you get into the poor district.
Fine. See you tonight then.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And back in '54, Ra was so desperate because he didn't get a tan in Giza that he smeared his face with shoe polish.
Hey, it could happen to anybody.
But nobody back then was as hot about getting a sun-brown tan as you were. Behold, I am Ra, the sexy sun god.
But the girls really dug it back then.
Oh yes, back then. How I miss the good old times.
We've put on quite a few years.
If you ask me, I think Isis still looks as youthful as she did 1,000 years ago.
Anubis? When did you turn into a charmer? You used to lock yourself up alone in your room and listen to that dreadful Nubian drum music.
Don't tell me you even drink wine these days.
Oh, come on. Things haven't gotten that far. As the inventor of beer, I've got to stay faithful to my favorite beverage.
If you ask me, somehow you're sort of stuck in the past.
Ah, look who's coming through the door.
Seth, that whippersnapper. I heard he wants to win this time, whatever it takes.
I'm surprised he even dares turn up here after that dubious incident last millennium.
Oh yes, that really rattled my poor Osiris.
I shall win the battle of the gods and rule over the Egyptians! Ha!
Don't bite off more than you can chew. And when it came to grand words, you were never slow getting a mouthful.
But you certainly did find yourself a great suit of armor.
And it's so true. Batik really has gone out of style.
You'll see, all of you. No one can stop mighty Seth. No one!
What's going on here all of a sudden? Ah, there he is. Just great. He was supposed to help me get into the poor district, but apparently he didn't lose a moment to go back to his favorite pastime.
Welcome, welcome. You will find the most delicious meals here.
Could I?
But only for hard cash.
Pity.
Hey, I know you.
Oh, that's right. You're that comedian from The Wild Mummy in Cairo.
You said you were on the lookout for up-and-coming talent for the casino in Luxor.
I did?
You handed me an invitation with an official stamp.
Oh, the stamp that smelled of date juice.
I traveled all the way here to Luxor. I sold my house, the wife, and my camels. And do you know what? They wouldn't let me into the casino.
Well, I'll have a talk to the boys about that.
Tell them all the stuff they're going to miss if they don't hire me.
That's one way to keep the discussion short.
What?
Oh, nothing. Face it, you've been conned.
Oh no! When? Who? And why?
It's all right. Forget it. Well, you're gonna have to give it everything you've got, you know?
Huh? What do you mean by give my career everything I've got? At the very least, I'll be allowed to read a good book now and then, won't I?
Books are for wimps.
If you say so. It was nice running into you again. You're always able to really help me. Please, take this book and stuff it in the bin.
Can we finally leave that loser to his own devices?
Hang on there. The situation he's in is partly my fault.
Partly. I was there, remember? I'd say you landed him in...
All right already. That's why I want to help him.
Who are you talking to? Your hand?
I'm talking to myself.
He's inept, he's ugly, so it's no wonder that you like him.
Ankh, shut your trap.
Who's Ankh?
Oh, nobody?
What a moron.
I believe he's not beyond hope yet.
Now that is a piece de ventriloquist. Applause for the ugly little man.
Why, thank you. Nobody has ever laughed or given me a hand. The disgrace could not be greater.
Here, take my camel. At least you can ride back to Cairo with it.
I don't believe it. You really helped me. Unless it's another trick.
Good luck. You'll manage.
Now I don't need the book that helped me while away my boredom anymore. Here you go. It's yours. Ali Baba and the 40 Virgins. A rather woolly yarn, if you ask me. And the ending is funny. But read it for yourself.
Where have they gone all of a sudden? Now that's a gripping tale.
Fancy that.
Beat it!
I don't want to be a bother, but I have to get by.
No funny business, my son.
I wasn't planning on any.
Good for your family.
Maybe later.
Well, well, Mr. Accomplice. Still hanging round the scene of your crime, are you?
I've spotted a suspect.
Describe the person. Then I'll subject whoever it is to rigorous questioning.
Wears sandals and a kind of yellowish bathrobe.
Uh-huh. Special features?
A well-groomed mustache.
Go on.
A red nose.
The deuce? Let's take a look. Sorry to say, I can't recognize anybody like that here. I'm not convinced. So I'm going to continue to keep a steady eye on you, pal. Well...
I've spotted a suspect.
Describe the...
Wears sandals and a...
Uh-huh. Special features?
A gleaming bald head in the sunshine.
Go on.
A little pot-shaped cap with cute ribbons on it.
The deuce? Let's take a look. Sorry to say, I can't recognize anybody like that here. I'm not convinced. So I'm going to continue to keep a steady eye on you, pal.
Here's a no-nonsense guy, if ever there was.
Well...
I've spotted a...
Describe...
White cap, reddish-brown hair.
Uh-huh. Special features?
A teeny-weeny twirled beard.
Go on.
A little pot-shaped cap with cute ribbons on it.
Deduce? Let's take a look. Sorry to say, I can't recognize anybody like that here. I'm not